Hey, Kelly, I need to talk to you.
What is it? What do you want to talk about?
You've been nagging me nonstop lately. Feels like I can't do anything right.
Well, isn't that your fault?
Huh? What do you mean?
If you want to play dumb, that's fine.
Don't give me that crap. A woman who can't keep her husband happy has no place here, you know?
Huh?
You know what, Kelly? You should just get out of this house.
Excuse me? Are you seriously kicking me out?
Yeah. With you around, I can't ever let loose. Sick of that stuck-up look on your face all the time. I want to live it up and have some actual fun for once.
Don't be an asshole. We're married, for goodness sake. Why the hell should I be the one to get lost just because you want to be selfish? If you want to have fun with your life, why don't you get your ass out?
The hell you saying? That kind of bullshit excuse is exactly why I'm fed up with your nagging ass. No matter how hard I try, you're always giving me that miserable look on your face.
Try hard? What exactly are you trying so hard at? I know all about it, so don't even try to lie.
Huh? I've got my own way of doing things, you know? I want to live life how I want to. It's none of your business anymore. Just get out already.
Don't be ridiculous. This is our home. I have no reason to be the one to leave.
There is a reason, you know.
What reason?
I've decided that's the reason. If you leave, I'll be so much freer, you know. So hurry up, pack your stuff, and get out.
Are you serious about this? If I leave, how are you planning to pay for the house and living expenses?
Isn't it obvious? You can just transfer money into my account. Anyway, once you're gone, I'll be able to really enjoy life. Get out right now. And don't ever come back. You'll never step foot over this threshold again.
I see. I understand. To kick me out on a whim like this, you really are foolish. Don't come crying to me when you regret it later.
Kelly, I tried calling you at lunch. Why didn't you pick up?
What the hell do you want? You kept calling me. It's annoying.
How long do you plan on being so stubborn? It's been 2 weeks since you came home. What have you been doing, huh?
What are you talking about? You kicked me out, remember? And don't act dumb. I know you've been cheating.
No, listen. I'm asking how long you plan on being this stubborn and not coming home. It's been over a week with no housework done, just leaving your husband high and dry. When I get back from work, there's no food. The bath's not ready. No cleaning or laundry. The trash is overflowing. It's been a total mess.
What the hell are you talking about? Not coming home? Not doing chores? Are you kidding me? You're the one who kicked me out, remember? You told me to get out so you could live it up freely without me around. Don't you dare try to pretend you forgot.
Even so, you not doing any chores is bullshit. Cleaning, laundry, cooking, that's your job. This is blatant dereliction of duty.
How dare you with that entitled bullshit? You told me never to come back, remember? Said I wasn't allowed to cross the threshold. How the hell am I supposed to do chores when you banned me from the house?
Figure out how to handle it. That's your goddamn job. You're the housewife, so don't use not being allowed in as some lame-ass excuse.
No, that makes no damn sense. You're saying I gotta do chores without being allowed in the house? Do you even hear the nonsense coming out of your mouth? You lost your marbles or what?
Stop talking all that bullshit trying to weasel out of your responsibilities just because you want to be a lazy ass. Bottom line, you better get it together and do the damn chores pronto. Start by cleaning up this pigsty of a mess first. Then get the laundry done too. I'm running out of clean clothes for tomorrow. Make sure it's all handled before I get back home.
You gotta be kidding me. Why the hell should I have to do any of that?
You're my goddamn wife, aren't you? When you become a wife, you took a vow to devote yourself to your husband. Abandoning your crucial duty of taking care of your husband? Where the hell do you get off? Don't tell me you're shacked up with some other guy. I won't tolerate any cheating, you hear me?
This is getting nowhere. I've just been staying at my parents' house. When I explained the whole situation to them, they said I could stay here for a while. I don't plan to impose forever, but I'll be crashing there for a bit.
What? You told your parents about this? Aren't you ashamed running to your parents like a child at your age? Your parents baby you way too much. No wonder you grew up to be such a useless woman who can't even do basic housework.
Huh? You're not making any sense. If anything, you're lucky to have been raised by such great parents. The real mystery is how you turned out to be such an ass when they raised you.
Don't you dare talk about my parents. Look in the damn mirror first.
I'll just flip that right back at you. I wasn't insulting your parents, I was talking about you. And you keep harping on me to do chores? But if the place is a mess and you're out of clean clothes, why don't you just clean and do laundry yourself? You're 29 years old and can't do any cleaning or laundry at all? You lived alone before we married, so how come you're completely useless at cooking too? What did you even eat to survive before this?
Stop trying to deflect and change the subject. That's not what we're talking about right now. Listen, if you're gonna keep up that shitty attitude, I got ways to make you fall in line.
What kind of ways are you talking about? I can only imagine the half-baked ideas rattling around in that moldy brain of yours as a cheating scumbag. Do enlighten me. I'm just dying to hear it.
Shut your damn mouth. You're disrespectful. Don't think you can keep running that sassy attitude forever. I'll send your ungrateful ass the divorce papers. Take a good, hard look at them and reflect on how you've been acting. Think long and hard about it, you hear me?
Ah, I see. You're right. I understand. I'll be sure to really reflect on this.
That's right. You need to reflect because you're making me angry with your behavior.
Yeah. I understand your guidance loud and clear.
Oh, stop talking to me like that. Be more affectionate.
Affection? Where is there any affection after you cheated and kicked me out?
Don't nag me about a little cheating. Men go through phases like that. You're an adult. You should understand. More importantly, get back to doing housework soon. My living situation is falling apart without you.
But I'm the one who got kicked out. That's on you at this point, isn't it?
On me? You really don't understand me at all. I'm the one struggling here. So as my wife, it's your basic responsibility.
No. You're the one who told me to get out, remember? And you're the one who sent divorce papers too. So why are you now demanding I do chores? You're contradicting yourself.
That's because it was a way to make you reflect and come back. Seeing the divorce papers will make you really think, right? I put that much thought into my actions.
You've got to be kidding me. If you put that much thought into it, why would you cheat in the first place?
I told you, it's just a man's natural instincts. You need to be more understanding. Anyway, just come back and do the chores. That's the most important thing right now.
No, I won't be coming back. I can't deal with your ridiculous logic anymore. Continuing this is pointless.
So, you're mocking me now? You have no idea how hard I've been trying for your sake.
No, I think it's you who doesn't understand, dear. Look, can we just stop contacting each other about this?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Kelly, can you give me some money?
Huh? Why?
Why? Because you didn't transfer the money. I don't have enough for living expenses at all. I can't do anything like this.
I told you so, but you're the one who kicked me out of the house, so...
Shut up. I'm broke. Send me $300.
I have no obligation to send you money.
You never stop talking, do you? You're so annoying. Do the housework too. The house is a mess and I can't do anything about it. There's no food and the electricity might be cut off. It's all your fault.
Huh? That's all your problem, isn't it? I've already started a new life. I have no intention of getting involved with you.
There you go, being cheeky again. Don't you get that you're the only person I can rely on?
What are you talking about? You're in trouble because of yourself. You cheated and kicked me out, and this is the result.
I'm the head of the household, so I can live however I want. Don't you feel anything about making me live in a pile of trash every day? I can't do the cleaning or the laundry, and you're not going to help me out?
You're joking, right? It's got nothing to do with me, though. You need to figure it out yourself.
Enough with the bullshit. Because you're not doing the chores, I can't even find a job and my life is a mess.
Well, you made your bed, so lie in it, right? That's reality for you. If you can't handle the life you picked, it's not my problem anymore.
You're never around, and you don't even send money, so there's barely any food. It's all instant food every day, and I'm starting to feel sick. What are you gonna do about it? It's your fault.
So, isn't that your problem? It's got nothing to do with me. I don't have any obligation to take care of you anymore.
You're still going on about that. Cut it out.
You think I'm joking? This mess is all because of your betrayal and cheating. Anyway, what's done is done. I'm moving on.
What's with that attitude? Just send me the money and get back home to do the chores. Kelly, when are you going to give me money? Just send it to me right away. Remember, I asked you to do the chores too? How much longer are you going to leave the cooking and laundry undone?
What are you talking about? We're divorced, remember?
Huh? What? What are you talking about? Anyway, forget about that. Just come home soon and do the chores.
Oh no, it's not just anyway. We've already divorced, remember? I submitted and it got accepted. The divorce papers you sent my way. We've long become strangers, you get it?
Big deal. Divorce or not, it's no excuse to skip chores. Quit making excuses and get back here to clean up. The place stinks and it's driving me nuts.
What the hell? I seriously don't get it. We're divorced already. We're not husband and wife anymore, you get it?
Look, whether we're divorced or not, you're still my ex-wife, right? So instead of goofing around, it's pretty lame not to fulfill your duties.
Hey, what are you talking about? Once we're divorced, we're not husband and wife anymore. So I'm not your wife, get it? There's no reason for me to do chores for you anymore.
But you still want to be my wife, don't you?
What? Why?
Even when I asked you to leave, you did so without hesitation. And even now, you reply to my text right away. It's because you still think of yourself as my wife, right? You don't want me to dislike you, do you? You may go overboard sometimes, but I'm a forgiving guy. You still have a chance, so hurry back home and do the chores. Oh, and for dinner tonight, how about pasta? No, I mean, I'm craving Chinese food.
I seriously don't understand what you're saying. Are you all right? Have you completely lost it? How did you even come up with such thought process?
So, you still like me, right? If you apologize for all the rudeness so far, I'll forgive you. Just shut up and listen.
I don't want to come back. That's why we got divorced, remember? You know what divorce means, right? It means we're not a couple anymore. We're just strangers. I don't have any obligation to do the housework anymore.
Why not? You're my wife, aren't you? So why aren't you doing the chores? You married me because you love me, right? Once you're a wife, it's just common sense to take care of things at home, right? You still love me, huh?
This conversation is going nowhere. Just how stupid are you? Let me put it in a way that even you can understand. I've come to hate you. So I'm quitting as your wife. I'll never come back home or do any housework. I absolutely won't take care of you no matter what happens from now on. I'll never meet with you in person again. Did you get all that?
Huh? What do you mean? Why are you saying you're quitting as my wife? That's crazy.
Isn't it your head that's crazy? A worthless guy who cheats with other women? Of course I've come to hate you. I don't have any time or effort left to waste on a man I hate. Don't make a fool of me.
Well, if you're gone, then who's going to do the housework? If things stay like this, the house is going to be a complete mess.
That's not my problem anymore. I've already filed for divorce, so we're divorced. You'll have to do it yourself. Oh, or you can just have your new girlfriend do it instead.
I actually broke up with her about a week ago. She said she didn't want to live in such a dirty house, and it's your fault. Even after I told you so many times, you never came back to do the housework, right? That's why she ended up dumping me. What are you going to do about that?
Huh? How is this my fault? That I didn't clean the house for your mistress? Do you really think there are women out there who want to live in a home cleaned by their boyfriend's ex-wife? You really are something else.
Shut up! Why the hell did you file for divorce? Normally people don't do that. What were you thinking?
No. Normally, if your husband cheated on you and sent divorce papers, you would file them. It's easier than begging not to get divorced.
Why? Why aren't things going the way I want? Don't mess with me.
In fact, why did you think things would go your way? It's just too puzzling. Ah, that's right. Please don't forget to pay the compensation too. If the payments are delayed, your salary will be garnished, you know. If that happens, your workplace will also find out about your infidelity. So I think it's better if you're careful to avoid that.
But why? I already told you I broke up with her. So why do I have to pay any compensation?
No, you were still cheating at the point when we got divorced, right? The fact that you broke up with her recently doesn't change that. So compensation is still required. So please go ahead and pay me.
No, wait a minute. There's no way we can separate like this so one-sidedly. We should have a proper conversation. We're husband and wife, right?
How many times do I have to tell you? We're not husband and wife anymore. So then, goodbye. Since I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'll block you right away.
Kelly, wait. Are you really going to abandon me? I won't allow such a selfish act.
I have no intention of putting up with your foolishness anymore.
Don't say that. I'm not a fool. I'm seriously asking you. Please don't abandon me. So, please, help me.
That's enough. Goodbye.
Hey, wait. We're husband and wife. We should be helping each other.
After that, Ethan persistently called me and tried to force his way back into the home. However, the moment I said I would go to a legal office and apply for a restraining order, his attitude changed completely. He seemed to become suddenly afraid, and his contacts gradually ceased. He tried to barge into my parents' home one time, but when my mother threatened to call the police, he shouted loudly and fled in panic. How pathetic of a man could he be? Ending up alone, Ethan did no housework whatsoever, and his home became a complete garbage house. His diet was also extremely poor, eating only instant foods and greasy items nonstop, resulting in his weight increasing unchecked. He drowned himself in alcohol daily, never acknowledging his own foolishness, and became increasingly unkempt. Apparently, after that, the foul odors and noise from Ethan's home became unbearable for others, who reported it to the police. He was eventually forcibly evicted as a resident of a garbage house, and his home was seized. Ethan began living as a homeless person, sleeping in parks. But whatever happens to him is no concern of mine. I have started a new life, cherishing my own time, finding new hobbies, increasing my interactions with friends, and enjoying myself.
Hey, Steve. We're going to meet my parents to tell them about the wedding and you're suddenly gone? Something urgent? Are you so nervous that you got a stomachache? What's wrong?
No, that's my word. Give me a break.
What do you mean? Did I do something?
Huh? How can you play dumb after showing me something like that? I can't believe you don't notice anything.
Huh? Wait a minute. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop laughing and tell me what you didn't like.
How can you not understand? I seriously cringed.
If I did something, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're fine. It's so normal for you that you don't even notice. Then let me tell you. I left because it was too old and I cringed.
Old? Are you talking about my parents' house? Are you saying that my parents' house is so old that you cringed and left?
That's right. You don't understand unless I tell you every single time. I knew if you grow up in such a shabby house, your imagination becomes shabby and you lose the sense of a normal human.
It's true that my parents' house is old because my grandpa also lived there when he was young. But that doesn't mean you can talk like that. And you're gone for that reason?
I'm telling you, it might be nothing for you, but it's a matter of life and death for me. I don't want to be in that old house, and of course I don't want to become your family. It's over. No marriage.
What are you saying? What's wrong with you, Steve?
It's easy. If people see that house, they'll want to go home. I don't know how you live in that old house. It's about to collapse. I mean, it looks completely abandoned.
It's true that the house is old, and some parts are falling apart, but leading it to break off an engagement? That's crazy.
You're the one who's crazy.
I'm serious.
You know, I'm the CEO. Have you forgotten my position? It's too embarrassing to have a woman who is poor and lives in a shabby house as my wife. I can't introduce such women in high society. People would think I'm not a good judge of character, and it would be bad for my public image. Above all, it's hard to be a part of a poor family. They're definitely going to bum off.
Why do you say such terrible things? It's a precious house with lots of memories. Besides, it's not like my family is poor.
Huh? You guys are absolutely poor. You live in a shabby house. Rich people live in a much nicer houses. We, the rich people, value our private time. That's why I can't stand to live in a house like this.
I'm saying we're not poor.
Whatever you say, it was shabby, which means you're poor. It's no use lying to me. Understood? That's how it is. Period.
It's true you're the president's son, and now you are the president. I can understand that my parents' house looks old, but you're breaking off an engagement just because of that? That's insane.
It means that the world you and I live in is different. You approached me because you thought you could get rich, right? Live in a beautiful house, have luxuries beyond your level, make me support your parents. Poor people can't earn enough even though you work hard, you know. You were dreaming of what you would do when you could spend my money, huh? I knew it. You poor people are so nasty.
I wasn't planning like that.
Well, this is the reality. It's no use trying hard to hold them back. The moment I realized you wanted my money, I cringed. I'll have to say goodbye to the poor lady who dreamed of being rich.
How can you say such a terrible thing? You really suck.
I can't help you. Why don't you look in the mirror and say that instead of telling me? Well, I'm sorry you couldn't get rich. I think it's a good idea to rebuild your parents' house before you find a new guy. It may be tough with your meager income, but good luck.
Stop it. Just because my parents' house is old, don't assume I'm trying to use you to get rich or I'm poor and tell me terrible things. I'm glad I found out you were such a jerk before we got married. I don't want to marry you.
You're upset because I found out you were trying to use my money? I'm not the one who is horrible. You're the one who's crazy. I'm acting normal.
That's not true. I don't think I could have made it work if I had married you. Maybe it's a good thing we end here.
How could you say that to me? After being upset, now you admit the fact? Why don't you complain to your parents who live in such an old house? Well, before you complain, you should fix the house. I don't think poor people have that kind of money, though.
It's none of your business. You're a stranger now, so don't mess with me.
Whatever. You poor bastard. You should regret for being abandoned. Don't make me pissed. You'll see. Hey, how are you? Poor girl who failed to become rich. You're too poor that you had to sell your phone.
What is it? You're annoying.
Oh, you haven't sold it, even though you're poor? Well, I'm sure you're going to be selling it soon. I'm glad I got in touch with you before that.
Shut up. We've already called off the engagement, so don't reach me. I'll block you if you have nothing to tell me.
Don't say like that. You poor people are so small-minded. I was just trying to tease you a little. Don't get so angry. I just wanted to know what kind of poor life you're spending.
Huh? By the way, I heard that you started dating some company president's daughter right after you broke up with me.
Hey, how do you know that? Well, that's none of your business anymore.
That rumor seems to be all over. I just happened to hear it from a friend.
A rumor that a poor woman failed to become rich? I've heard that poor people and country folks can't afford to spend money on entertainment, so all they do is gossip, huh? You guys knew about us so quickly, so your friend is also poor?
Don't insult my friends. My friend who thought we were still together just happened to see you guys. She called me to ask if you were cheating.
What a nuisance. Well, she's right.
So you were dating her before you broke up with me?
Yup.
How dare you? You're making me angry again. That's why you broke off the engagement so suddenly? Because you had someone else after me?
Oh, come on, don't get mad. If you're going to be upset about yourself being so poor.
I'm glad my friend told me. Just you wait.
I don't know what you poor people are talking about. Hey, poor lady.
What now? You came to tease me again? Fine. I have something to tell you.
What is it? You want me to give you money? I'm the president of the company, and the living expense for a poor person is like a penny for me, or rather, it's not much to throw away. I don't have any money to give to a poor woman who wants to be a millionaire, though.
You can speak like that for now. You're going to have a hard time earning even that small amount of money from now on.
What do you mean?
Your client, Tube Company, is going to terminate the contract with your company.
What are you talking about? Tube Company is our major client. If that happened, we'll go bankrupt.
You don't believe me, do you? Well, just stay carried away. Enjoy your few remaining moments of being rich.
I don't believe a word a poor person says. It's really funny how poor people lie like that. Hey, what is this?
What's going on?
Like you said, Tube Company said they're going to terminate the contract.
Oh, that's a problem.
Huh? It is your fault?
I don't know. I told you in advance, didn't I?
So that means you did it. But how could a poor woman do that? You told something to the president. Damn it. The way you poor people do are too shitty. It's a horrible thing for poor people to be able to do anything just because they have nothing to lose.
Your words are more shitty than mine. I didn't say anything. Don't be rude. I didn't do anything, so will you stop making accusations?
Of course you've done something. There's no way my business partner would cut me off for no reason. Besides, you knew in advance that they were going to terminate. If you didn't do it, then who did it?
Let me tell you, my dad did it.
Your dad? Even your parents are poor, right? No way he could do it. How can a great tube company be moved by one poor person's story?
I never said they were poor. You just misunderstood. My dad is a great person. He has money.
Don't tell such an obvious lie. How can a great person live in such a shabby house? Rich people live in mansions.
Well, I haven't shown it to you yet, but he has a villa next city. We live in that old house because it's filled with our memories. And the reason we haven't renovated it is because there are some drawings which I drew on the wall when I was little. You can't buy memories, right? We've built a villa, but we mainly live in that house.
Are you sure about that? Then you asked your dad to tell something to Tube Company?
I mean, my dad is the managing director of that company. I told him about you since you judged us poor because the house was old and we broke off our engagement, and the fact that you were cheating. Then he goes, "Who's the boss? Who would do such a thing?" He was furious. When I told him the name of your company, we were surprised to find out that it was his business partner. He immediately terminated the contract.
Oh no. Tube Company is one of our biggest clients, accounting for 60% of our business. If they did that, our company would go bankrupt. Do you know what you've done? Your selfishness will make my company's employees suffer. Can you take the responsibility for that?
Why don't you say that to the mirror instead of me? It's all your fault. You deserve it. For making fun of me like that.
I'm so sorry. Can you ask your dad to stop the termination?
No, I can't because I'm poor. You said so yourself that a poor person's story won't move a great company.
Are you kidding me? I'll apologize for calling you a poor person. I understand you're angry, but you don't have to go this far.
No, you don't understand anything.
Rebecca, please. If I don't do something, my company will go bankrupt. I'm so sorry. So please, reconsider cutting off business with us.
If you insist so much, talk to my dad directly.
You must be Steve. I'm Rebecca's dad, David. Mr. David, I'm really sorry about what happened with Rebecca. I'm sorry I misunderstood and called you poor, and I'm sorry I cheated on her. Please forgive me and not terminate the business. Rebecca is right to be angry, but you don't have to take the anger into anything, especially to business matters. I understand that your daughter is important, but you don't have to go that far. Rebecca is right. You don't understand anything. Excuse me. I'm the one who is the most angry at you for making fun of that house. My wife was against me keeping it, but I selfishly kept it because it's a family memory. Of course, I'm upset that my precious daughter is being mocked, but more than that, I'm upset that you made fun of our family's precious memories. Neither I nor my daughter will ever forgive you. We will never do business with your company again. Sir, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll change my mind and do my best from now on.
He's so angry that he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. No matter how much you apologize, it's useless. So please don't contact me anymore. I'll block you. Good luck.
Give me a break. I'm sorry. Hey.
Steve's company was officially made to terminate its contract with Tube Company, and it seemed that the company were in the red and went bankrupt. When it turned out that the bankruptcy was Steve's fault, his parents and relatives broke off the relationship with him, and no one helped him. Also, he was dumped by his girlfriend because of the bankruptcy. Currently, he is living in a shabby apartment, and he is managing to make ends meet while working part-time for a meager salary. He seems to be experiencing himself the life of poverty that he used to make fun of.
Hey, why are you wearing makeup? Don't tell me you're going out. Where's my food?
Since last week, I told you I'm going out to lunch with a friend today for the first time in a year.
Huh. You are well off, aren't you? Then what about my food?
Don't worry, I made it and put it in the fridge. I was just about to put a note on the table saying to heat it up in the microwave and eat it.
What? How is that possible? You eat out and I microwave? Why isn't it freshly made?
I haven't had lunch with my friend in a year. I have an appointment. I can't make it.
Don't you usually make dinner for me and make sure I have finished eating before you go out? You despise your husband too much, don't you? Normally you were supposed to do that. I'm your husband. I'm the breadwinner of the family.
That's absurd.
While you're having a nice, elegant lunch with your friends, your husband is eating a cold meal that you cooked a long time ago. Are you serious? Are you really a wife? You're not handling such a big job, but you're so lazy with the housework too.
If I didn't prepare your meal, I'd understand your complaint, but I cooked it for you. I'm doing my best to do the housework.
You can't just believe that you've done everything. You have to aim for perfection every day. That's enough. I don't know if it's lunch or what, but come home right now and make me dinner.
What?
Of course, right? Think of whom you can thank for your life. Hurry up.
Okay.
If you come home late and make me starve, I'll divorce you.
Divorce?
Yes, of course. That's what I'm talking about. What's the point of being married to a useless wife who can't even take care of her husband? I don't want that. It all depends on you. Prove it to me with your actions and attitude. Then I won't divorce you. I'm counting on you. After all, divorce is on the line, right? You're just gonna have to hang in there, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Sarah, are you harassing me or something? What was that lunchbox today?
I made your favorite fried noodles.
The fried noodles should always have red ginger, right? Why isn't there any ginger in it? Besides, you should use pork belly. Why did you put ham instead? It tasted too plain. Oh my god, I was so disappointed. And there were hash browns. My lunchbox was all brown. So disappointed. You really don't have any taste.
I'm sorry, I thought you'd like it.
Jesus Christ, I know you don't have a good sense of cooking in general, but I'm surprised that you can't even prepare a decent lunchbox. What's your value, huh? There's nothing you're good at, is there?
You don't have to say it like that.
What, are you gonna argue with me? Oh yeah, I know the useless person is always talkative. You know, who do you think you owe for your life? You should thank me for working, that's why you can live, right? Without me, you wouldn't have a life.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm working too.
You work? Seriously, don't make me laugh. That kind of work is just child's play.
Child's play? I work too and I get paid for it. I think it's a decent job.
So you can do my job?
I'm in a different line of work and I can't do your job, but...
No excuse. See? I knew it. You're useless indeed. As long as you can't do much work, at least you should do perfect housework.
I'm sorry.
And again, I don't need that either. Anyone can apologize. Take an action and show me. If you prepare that kind of lunchbox again tomorrow, I'm getting a divorce.
Well,
I don't want that all brown lunchbox every day. I'm really ashamed of it. I wish I had a prettier wife, one that's honest, has a sense of style, and does everything for me. I really made the wrong choice. I was completely fooled by you. Well, I'm going out for a drink with my coworkers tonight.
Oh, again? You drank the day before yesterday too.
What's your problem? I'm drinking with my own money. It's none of your business. Shut up and go home and learn how to make a lunchbox. Make sure you iron my shirt for tomorrow. What? Say something. What should you say to reply? Yes, right?
Yes.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm going out for a drink tonight.
What? Again?
Can you stop saying again? It makes me feel bad when I'm going to a fun place. First of all, what are you complaining about?
Are you forgetting something? Because today is our wedding anniversary.
Oh, what? Did you cook dinner or something?
Yeah.
Well, you know, how many years?
Huh?
I'm just saying, how long have we been married?
Well, it's the 5th year this year.
5 years already. I've worked so hard. After 5 years, I'm getting tired of you.
You said bored? Seriously?
Do you usually have a celebration after 5 years? Isn't that too much trouble? Isn't it creepy that you're so excited to celebrate such a thing? I don't like your romanticism. It's too heavy.
I made a lot of your favorite foods. I thought we should eat together once in a while and relax. And I got you a present too.
That's all. You're going to be so excited, aren't you? Okay, that's it. I told you, it's too heavy. It's too much trouble. Oh no. Seriously, this marriage is a disaster. What are we celebrating this time? After our wedding anniversary, don't tell me you're going to celebrate Couples Day too. If I'd known you were such a person with an unhealthy romantic obsession, I never would have married you.
Unhealthy romantic obsession? How dare you say things like that?
Oh, I hit a sore spot, didn't I? But it's true, right? I'm getting a divorce. I'm tired of being with you. You have aged badly since we met.
It can't be helped. Every year I get older. And you are the same, right?
Boo. Men and women are different. You don't understand. Men become more attractive after 30, especially if they're divorced. Women, on the other hand, after 30, it's all downhill. Wrinkles all over and they're getting bloated and fat.
I can't help that.
I'm tired of being with my nagging wife day in and day out, and you can't satisfy me in any way, can you? Maria is prettier and more girly. Maybe I should switch. I'm popular.
What? Wait a minute. Who's Maria?
She's from my favorite girls' bar. She's got skin that's more spick and span than yours, and she's admirable. She's cute and caring and exactly my type of girl. I knew she was younger than you. The complete opposite of you, who's not cute.
Does that mean you're cheating on me?
Too bad. Girls' bars don't count as cheating, does it? You're such an idiot. And if I were to cheat on you, I'd do it better. Well, but what? If you find out I'm cheating on you, it's all because of you, okay?
What? What do you mean?
Well, you know, it's your fault for not keeping me attracted to you, and now it's the opposite. It's stressful to be with you.
I don't think so.
Besides, have you been taking care of yourself? You're out of shape and you look exhausted, so unattractive. And you haven't been wearing any makeup lately. You don't look feminine at all.
What do you mean, not at all? I don't wear makeup at home. You haven't even gone out with me lately. Even if I wanted to go out with you, you're hardly ever home on your days off.
What? Are you saying it's my fault?
It's not that one of us is to blame. It's just that maybe you have your own reasons.
You can't even say sorry, can you? All you can do is talk back to me. What kind of man would want to be with a wife like this?
I was just saying what I was thinking.
Yes, you are the opposite of Maria. She is smart and knows how to respect a man. She is a good listener and compliments me a lot. Being with Maria restores me. She's a good woman. You, on the other hand. Hey, why are you so quiet? You are supposed to be defending yourself here. Why don't you say, I'm just as attractive? That's the love you are supposed to show me, isn't it? Being quiet is like saying I'm incompetent. Well, that is true.
Then what about you?
Huh?
What's so good about you? Try to convince me.
Don't you feel it by being beside me? My sexiness. I'm a good-looking guy. I still get appeals from female employees and also get hot looks from women on the street. And I love my wife. I'm giving you money. I even let you work. Most of all, I'm staying with a no-good wife like you. And there's no other guy who can honestly say such bad things about his wife. You're a lucky woman.
You really think so?
Yes, I do. I don't lie. I live my life with my true feelings. What's the matter with you? You're so quiet all of a sudden. It's disgusting. Compared to me, I think you're a lousy wife. You can't even understand my feelings. Your housework is messy, your lunches are brown, and you're aging fast.
I'm not being lazy. I'm trying, okay?
You're not trying hard enough, not at all. You have no self-awareness, huh? Are you ready? Here's the good wife quiz. When the husband says he's going out for a drink, what should the wife say?
What?
Are you going to do it? You really don't get it, do you? You're really useless. Have a good day. What else is there to say? Or have a good time. There's another way to say it. Here, practice. Say it.
Have a good day.
Yes, well done. You can do it. Well then, I'm going out for a drink. You made dinner, right? Eat it and celebrate our 5th anniversary alone. If I don't forget, I'll go to the convenience store and buy you something.
Hey, what's this on your desk?
Oh, you finally noticed. You're as slow as ever.
These are divorce papers. Your columns are all filled out. Do you want a divorce?
Just in case. It's a shortcut in case of an emergency.
Just in case. Henry, are you seriously planning to divorce me?
I told you, it's just in case. Well, don't worry, I'm not going to submit it now yet, but I might submit it in the future though.
Oh no.
Well, you can rest assured for now. If we get divorced, it's not going to look good for the company. I'm very public-minded. I'm just making sure, you know, that you'll have a sense of urgency and do your best with the housework. You should fill it all out and keep it for the time being just in case. I'm going out for a drink with my coworkers.
Oh, again?
Oh, I told you, didn't I? What you should say is have a good time, right? The food at the pub tastes better than your food. If you want to spend time with me, you'll have to work harder.
Work harder?
Yeah, effort. I'll say more and more to help you become a better wife, okay? For your sake. When you become a better wife that I approve of, we'll have dinner together. I'm looking forward to it. Why don't you go out and eat and study too? Oh, sorry. Do I have a friend to eat with? Well, you should go by yourself. I'm not going out to eat with you. No matter how good the food is, it's going to taste bad.
You don't have to say it like that.
It's true, isn't it? You never go out to eat with your friends, right?
That's because I have to prepare your food, your bath. You didn't even look happy at lunch, did you?
You could go at my convenience, couldn't you? Because you're not good at getting to the point.
Of course I can't.
What's the matter? I'm trying to be nice to you, but you're just too slow. That's too bad. I feel sorry for you. What? You can't even type anymore? Oh, you finally ran out of things to talk back to me about. Well, I'll be home at midnight, so prepare the bath and some clothes for tomorrow.
Okay. Henry, what are you doing for New Year's this year? I got a call from your mother, asking if you're coming to visit.
Let's see. I'll just relax at home. I'm kind of tired.
So, you're not going back to your parents' house?
No, not this year.
Well, I think I'll go back to my parents' house and see my mom and dad for the first time in a while.
Huh? You should go to my parents' house. You have to help my mom and stuff, right? That's a wife's duty.
What? But it's your parents' house. Am I going to go there without you? Isn't it strange for me to go alone?
There's nothing strange about it. We're family, my in-laws. My parents like you, Sarah. Besides, if you go to my parents' house, I can relax myself alone and my mom and dad would appreciate your help with the housework. It's a win-win situation, right? I want to be free from you.
What is my win?
You can serve your husband and his family, plus you can enjoy my mom's food.
That's it?
That's more than enough, right? Huh? What else are you expecting? Serving the husband is your job. It's what you're here for.
But I have my own family too. I want to see my parents once in a while. My sisters will be home too.
Then that would be enough. You don't have to go. Because it means another woman will take care of your parents' stuff, right?
Hey, don't talk about my family like that. It's rude.
It's true. It's not a problem, right? From my point of view, sister or not, she's still just a woman. Anyway, you don't have to go back to your parents' house.
Oh no.
Yeah, you'll do your chores every day, right?
I'm at your parents' house. Housework? That's impossible, of course.
Hey, come on, you're not going to skip housework just because it's New Year's.
I'm not here, okay? Well, I'll cook the first day, but...
Just the first day? Oh, come on, what about after that? I'll starve to death. You're still my wife.
I mean...
Don't give me excuses. Just make dinner for me, okay? That's what a wife does.
I can't. Then why don't you visit your parents' house?
I just want to be alone. I want to be alone once in a while. I can't relax with you and Mom around, can I? I'm always working so hard. At least let me take New Year's Day off.
I'm working too. You make it sound like you're the only one having a hard time.
Oh, you're still playing house. I thought you quit because you're always at home. Either way, it makes no difference. Or maybe you've been laid off because they won't give you a job. That's a possibility with you.
How dare you?
Oh, you make me feel bad. I'm getting sick of waiting for you to prepare dinner for me. I'm going on a trip for a week or so during New Year's Day to refresh myself.
What? To where? With who?
What's the point of talking to you? You're going to my parents' house. You should just shut up, get my stuff ready, and go help out my parents' house for me. That's what a wife does, right? I'll take a good rest. Do you think it's great? Because it will be easy for you too. You don't have to make me dinner anymore, right?
But isn't a week too long? I'm afraid New Year's vacation days are not that long.
You've noticed that very well. You're so smart. Maybe I should get paid holidays. I'm a workaholic type of person, so I have more than enough paid holidays.
I see.
Really? You must be jealous. Well, make up some excuse to my mom. Don't ever tell her about my trip. You can say that Henry is at home resting or something. If she hears I went for a trip, she'll be furious.
I see.
Okay, that's it. Don't forget to pack my bags, okay? And clean underwear, please.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Henry. Hey, what time are you coming home tonight?
What time? Is that all you can say? I'm not coming home tonight.
What?
I mean, big announcement. You and me, we're not a couple anymore.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
Divorce papers. I brought them out. You automatically filed them out.
What?
I told you, didn't I? I said I might submit it. I'm a man of action. I carried it out. This is my last Christmas present to you. Freedom. But being alone on Christmas will be sad. Poor Sarah.
If we have divorced, you will be alone too.
Hey, don't put us together, right? Me? I'm with someone else.
Is that Maria?
I don't know. I'm popular. Why? Are you interested in whom I'll be with? Yes, I'm your loving husband after all. Well, I won't tell you. There's no point in telling you. We're not a couple anymore. Yay, I'm in heaven from now on. I feel refreshed. I'm so excited.
You mean it's been hell so far?
Of course you're right. It's been nothing but pain, really. My sweet little wife nagging at me as if I have two mothers. It was hard for me. A wife is a woman, not a mother. But I can finally be free. I'm going to enjoy myself to the fullest from now on.
I know.
Well, enjoy your Christmas alone as much as you can. Hey.
What's up? Happy New Year, Henry.
Don't be so naive. Where the hell did you go? Where are you now?
Oh, you went home? You must be surprised when you saw the empty house.
What are you doing? You moved out?
Yes, I moved out. Since I'm divorced, I don't need to be there anymore. All the appliances were mine. You filed for divorce and moved out without talking to me. Therefore, now I can do whatever I want to do. I inherited the house from my father. I'm putting it up for sale soon, so get out of here, okay?
Tell me where you are, you bitch.
You're talking even worse than usual. Aren't you enjoying life? What's wrong with you? Could it be that your parents found out about all the various moral harassment, cheating, and lack of filial piety when you've been traveling?
Hey, you told them after all, didn't you?
We're not a couple anymore, and there's no need to keep quiet about it. Yes, of course it's me. Is there anyone else but me? Plus, since it's true, why don't you just stand up for yourself when they say it, and lash out at them like you did to me?
Damn it.
Who were you with on our wedding anniversary and Christmas? Maria from the girls' bar or the married woman Monica? Or was it Kathy, a temporary worker? What kind of person are you when you build relationships with your coworkers?
Why?
I'm not stupid. I hired a detective agency. And when I looked into it, well, there it was, evidence of affairs. If it's just a girl from a girls' bar, it would be kind of okay. But with a married woman and a girl in the office, it's appalling that you're so indiscreet. I hope the other husband doesn't sue you. He seems to be a big, strong husband. I really feel like an idiot for not noticing that you're cheating that much. Well, I was still trying to hold on to my position as a wife. You're so angry, aren't you? Meaning you heard about the alimony, didn't you? You'd better pay it. We're not husband and wife, and I don't show any mercy.
Don't be silly. We're already divorced, remember? That's not valid anymore.
Use that missing brain of yours and do a little bit of study. What kind of brain do you have to think like that? You cheated on me while we were married, and you hardly ever came home, and you despised me all the time. And you never put enough money into the house. I have already reported all of this to my lawyer and your parents. How can you say that you're providing for me? Did you notice? I was the one who washed the clothes you took for granted. I was the one who waited for you to come home every day, not knowing when you would be back, and made you a hot bath. I was the one who paid your utility bills and food expenses, the money you were paying for, well, at least part of the food expenses. I know everything, all your embarrassing stories. You tried to live with Maria, the girls' bar girl, right after you divorced me, didn't you? But it was all your mistake. Maria had a handsome young boyfriend, right? And you got dumped by him. And your younger boyfriend laughed at you.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry to hear that. I have all your information. Your parents apologized to me and said you're not their son anymore. Poor you, you're all alone. I know I'm a little late, but I hope you like my last Christmas present to you.
You've got to be kidding me. You're at your parents' house anyway.
No, but...
Don't lie to me. You don't live at my parents' place, do you? How can you live on your meager salary? Are your parents paying for it? You have no filial piety.
You're the one with no filial piety. Don't put us together. Didn't you hear what I said before? The money you've been paying for our lives is a pittance. I was paying most of the bills. Unlike you, I'm a luxury earner. I've already rented a new house and I'm living happily.
Huh? No way. You've been home more than you've been at work.
Because of the corona disaster, when you were working during the day, I was working frantically at home. I worked from home a lot.
Telecommuting?
Well, I was at home, but I was working. You weren't interested in me. You had no idea what I was doing. Well, I don't care anymore. I mean, you and I aren't married anymore, right? Because you filed for divorce.
Hey.
For a year, I wanted a divorce too, and yet I was mature enough to listen to you, to gather evidence to get a divorce from you and to not be in a disadvantaged position. It was a little sooner than I had planned, but I've been wanting to get divorced for a long time, so this was the best Christmas present I could have gotten. Thanks. Freedom from you really is the best. I'll cherish my free single life that I finally have. I'm going to cherish it. I'm so excited.
Hey, wait a minute. Where the hell are you? You should have talked about this before.
You're the one who abandoned that discussion, aren't you? I asked you if you wanted to talk about it, but you didn't listen. You filed the divorce papers on your own, didn't you? I'm glad it was accepted. It saved me a lot of trouble.
Wait.
Well, have a lonely New Year's alone. Goodbye. I'm getting together with all my friends now. I'm busy.
Hey, wait a minute.
Pay the full amount of alimony. Otherwise, you'll be in a big trouble. Please handle it properly. Enjoy your single life.
Hey, Sarah. Hey.
It seems that he desperately looked around for my whereabouts, but my relatives would not take any action. Even my own parents were angry, but they didn't tell them where I was. In desperation, Henry spewed venom at his own parents and they immediately cut ties with him. At work too, he was usually a womanizer, and when it was discovered that he had been groping a temporary worker, the female employees looked at him suspiciously, and he lost his position. In addition, he told the story of the alimony payment and the reasons for the divorce to the company as if it were a saga. He lost all credibility at the company and became completely isolated. It seems that he couldn't take it anymore and quit the company. His personal life was also in shambles. His affair with the married woman in question was revealed to her husband, who sued him, and he became bogged down. He had to pay alimony to his wife as well, and his life was in deep trouble. He is now completely at a loss for what to do. Now he can't even go to his favorite girls' bar. He is living in a small shabby apartment, working part-time jobs to pay for me and the fees for the affair. And me, I moved closer to my parents' house, and am working hard to enjoy my freedom. I'm not really ready for a relationship yet, but I hope to meet someone I can care for each other this time around.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!